Good evening, my dear fellow patriots. Donald Trump was not the ultimate cause of the Capitol Uprising. He was just the trigger that ignited the fuse of insurrection. But the real ultimate cause of the uprising was the burning anger and frustration of the American people against the media, the social media, the Democrat Party, for their years and years of biased fake news, lies, false anonymous accusations, and the anger against the anti-American leftist groups like Antifa for their violent riots, flag burning, looting, arson, and desecration of American monuments. True Americans who love America are angered about how anti-American liberal standards have been laid down and forced on them, and falsely accusing them of racism, bigotry, and hate if they don't bow down to follow those leftist standards. They are angry about how liberal Democrats continuously open America for the inflow of uncontrolled illegal immigration that also bring along with it hordes of drug traffickers, human smugglers, cartels, and criminals. They are angry how the Democrat policies empowered our enemies like Iran and empowered our business rivals like China with unfair trade deals to the prejudice of American interests. They're angry about how leftist liberal Democrats use big chunks of taxpayers' money to fund abortion, the massive murder of unborn children by their own mothers. This anger bottled up inside every American who truly loves America. And such anger unfortunately exploded last January 6 at the Capitol. On top of that, their frustration that the media and the Democrats forced onto the American people the very questionable mail-in voting, rejecting all proposals for any form of voters' identification other than the signature. The frustration on how real footage of election fraud, discarded ballots were belittled, dismissed, suppressed, or not reported by the media and the social media. Yes, Trump may have some blood in his hands, but the greater amount of blood is smeared on the soul of Joe Biden, Nancy Pelosi, Brianna Keillar, and all the Democrats and dishonest, disgusting media people whose decades of betrayal against America created and aggravated the boiling anger of true Americans who love America that unfortunately resulted into the Capitol incident of January 6. Karma is real, folks. These Democrats and their media cohorts will pay for their betrayal of America and their crimes against unborn children and humanity, if not in this world, then in the afterlife.